Do you know that families around the world are going through increasing pressures every day? Welcome back to the channel that talks everything family, love, relationship, trauma, healing, mistakes, and of course, growth. Today, we're going to be looking at the real struggles that families are facing and how you and I can cope. If you have not subscribed to this channel, do that now. Turn on the notification bell and stay tuned for the unfolding conversation so you do not miss out on the conversations that matters most. If you're a father, a mother, or just somebody who loves family, this space is actually for you. Now, let's dive into this thing that affects every one of us. Let's talk money. Do you know, from groceries to rent to paying of school fees, every family today, as we make this video, is struggling to survive the rising cost of living. Do you know why this conversation is important? Because of course, when there is no money in the family, tension rises, and this tension leads to all other problems that families are struggling with today. How can families cope with money pressure? Please, if you come across this video, quickly drop a quick tip for family members so that we can continue to build stronger families around the world. So I'd suggest families to look at budgeting as a family. This is a whole family approach where father, mother, and children comes together to work around the budget for the family. This is important because it promotes teamwork, it creates awareness about what the family can spend on for a period of time. No family member will come out to make a sudden demand, and everybody is working together to achieve the budget for that particular period of time. Communication gap is another serious problem that families are facing. We live in a world where families can be together in one place, everybody is together and no one is talking to anyone. Why? You know already. Gadgets, tech, your phones, your laptop. And so this continues to eat away on the communications that families should enjoy and widen communication gap. What can heads of family do? Please come closer. Fathers, mothers, create time, a tech-free time, where everyone in the family can actually come together and talk. You can leverage games that do not involve tech at all or gadgets, such as chess, words, or even Ludo. These games are affordable and can help you build communication with family members in the real time. Alternatively, you may want to find out one time a day when the whole family can come together and have a meal together. That could be your breakfast or your dinner. Whichever works for your family, give it a try and begin to close in on the existing communication gap in your family. All right, let's look at mental health. Do you know that family members are struggling with a lot of mental health challenges? The load are increasing, and guess what? No one is talking about it. Because we live in a time where people are ashamed to talk about their emotional struggle, because of course, they do not want to be met with criticism, and so they deal with the problem, living in guilt and dealing with inner struggles all by themselves. What can family members do? Normalize checking. Time has gone where you will make demands of what you feel like your husband is not doing right. Oh, you didn't call me. Oh, you didn't do this. You didn't do that. Normalize honest checking, free of expectations. Go to your husband, go to your wife, look at the children and ask, how are you really doing? Is there anything you want to talk about? That way, you can open the door to deep healing for your loved ones. Health and illness is another challenge I've observed that families are facing. I hear people talk about cancer, kidney diseases, and it's so heartbreaking that these challenges eat away on the family joy and financial well-being. What can families do to cope? Please seek support. If you have a family member or if your family is struggling with the health of someone that is exhausting your finances and draining you emotionally, please do not go through these challenges alone. Seek support. A little bit of call from someone who cares about you to ask about your loved one or your family member will go a long way to make you feel better. A little bit of a credit alert from your network to support the treatment of your family member will go a long way. So do not deal with these struggles alone. seek support, ask for help. We even know that parenting today is another struggle that families are facing. Yes, today, parenting is like parents are actually doing their job with a blindfold. Why? Because the time has gone when parents are the one who totally guides their children. We live in a world now where children also guide their parents, particularly in this digital age where a lot of parents don't even understand what is happening in the internet and cyberspace, and their kids are on the space. So that brings on new pressure, that brings about parents who are struggling to cope with these aspects. What can parents do? Get on your feet and learn what your kids are learning. Yes, of course, because you will need to mentor them. You need to be a guide. You need to get on the internet. You need to get on these spaces, these digital spaces where your kids are engaging, understudy the space, know what is happening so that you can provide guidance for your children on how they can navigate, protect themselves, the risk, and how they can run back to you if they have any problems within those spaces. If you're not learning these skills, how do you guide your children? And please, a word of caution, do not go there to monitor the children. You're going there to mentor and to guide. Don't forget this. Please subscribe to this channel now and turn on your notification bell so you do not miss out on this wonderful communication that affects every family around the world. That problem that families are facing is violence and abuse. Do you know that almost every woman have experienced one form of violence or the other? The proportion of women who have experienced violence in families are high, way higher than men, and that's why I'm talking about violence on the part of the women today, and even neglect on the part of the children. Please, if you know any woman who is experiencing violence, any man who is experiencing violence, any child who is being neglected by their family or their caregivers, please report. If you do not know how to go about it, drop a comment under this video and we can get started. What are we doing? We're actually trying to help families to get better and survive this ever-changing world. Do you know that children also face pressure? Look at the the educational system. It's no longer what it used to be. There's a lot of pressure on the parts of children to meet up with their academic grades. What happens? What do you parents observe or guidance? What do you see after school? Can you imagine the level of homework that these children come back with? Sometimes you complain, don't you? These are all pressure upon these children, upon their parents. So parents, this is the time to meet your child with patience, grace, and understanding. So do not put a lot more pressure on your children by comparing their grades with that of another family or another classmate, or making their worth tied to their grade. Encourage effort, praise confidence, not competition. That way, your child is calm while navigating the system and the pressure that comes with it. Do you even know that a lot of families are migrating? As we're having this conversation, so many families are planning to either relocate or move to new environments. And this also brings new pressure upon the family. This also brings about the pressure to cope culturally to the families that have migrated. This is the time to be kind to families who have migrated and who are around you. Be kind with your words and offer practical support where necessary. The truth is, family life can be messy. Families are struggling every day. But by the time we continue to provide support and cope with these challenges, we realize that family can really be beautiful. So this is where we draw the curtain for this short session today. We'll be coming again next time. And until we meet again, thank you for watching. And please, 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 take care of you. Take care of your family. Do not forget to drop one quick tip to support families to cope with the emerging struggles that we're all facing today. See you in another one.